group of friends years ago asked me, could I communicate? And I said, yeah, we all can. Everybody listening can communicate, especially if you bring a focus of that. And they said, well, can you prove it to us? Now, I was 20 and my kind of very like, okay, I can do anything phase. And
Hmm.
I said, sure, what would work? And they said, why don't you call a pod of dolphins? So I sat down on the beach with them and I said, just give me a few minutes silence. I spent about 5 minutes and I dropped into that space of vast emptiness where the infinite field of miracles and possibilities lies. And in that instant, Derek, just for a split second, I literally felt the ocean and the dolphins like course through me oh, it was amazing. I can still feel it now. It makes my hair stand on
Hmm.
end. And at that moment, my friend started yelling because there's a pod of about 300 dolphins. This was
Whoa.
in Kaikoura in New Zealand, swimming along on the horizon. Three of those dolphins turned, split off the pod, like right opposite us. Just imagine you're on a wild beach that stretches for miles. Nobody else is there. And we're just at this one point on the beach, and these three dolphins out at sea split off from the pod and actually swim directly, like a beeline for where I was sitting. And so I said to my friends, "Hey, are you going in?" They said, "No, no, no, we're too scared," because it was a wild ocean beach, not the sort of food um for delicate swimmers. So I swim well, so I couldn't wait. So I dived in. Those three dolphins, Derek, swam around me for about 20 minutes, talking and chattering. They allowed me to swim, allowed me to. These are wild dolphins. It was just
Wow.
so magical. So those are, speaking to animal telepathy, I absolutely just vibe with that so deeply. I adore animals.